I love Limmud. I'm a Limmudnik.
I think this is the biggest Russian Jewish event I've ever been to.
The food, the friendship, and the atmosphere.
The program started at 7 in the morning and ended at 3 in the morning, which means little sleep, but lots of activities, lots of things to do.
Я думаю, что Limmud – это главное мероприятие, которое открывает человеку ключ к его собственной культуре, к еврейской культуре, к нашей культуре.
Lots of different ideas that we never thought we would explore here, we got to explore here. And in some ways, we were able to learn more about ourselves by coming to Limmud this weekend.
I promise all of you that you're in for a very, very special treat that will make you not only better members of the community, but also more knowledgeable people.
And whether this is your first time here or your fourth time here, it doesn't really matter. It's wherever you are in your Jewish journey, you will find a safe and comfortable place here in Limmud.
This is a team of 100 volunteers that already for a few months working together without getting paid. All whatever is done by the volunteers is for you. You made it happen, and we are here to assist you.
25 years ago, the legendary March on Washington brought 250,000 people to the streets of our capital, fighting for the rights of Soviet Jews.
And now Mr. Gorbachev's embarked on this policy of glasnost, or openness, but openness begins at the borders. Mr. Gorbachev, let these people go. Let them go.
Nearly 2 million Russian-speaking Jews became part of Israeli and North American communities, changing the very nature of Jewish life, Jewish identity, and Jewish culture in these countries. Basically, we made history. Limmud gives us an opportunity to remember these moments, share with each other and the generations to come.
Today, according to UJA Federation's community study, Russian Jews account for 20% of the total Jewish population of New York.
Let my people go was the banner cry, the clarion call for New York Jewry.
A handful of devoted, courageous people made the Iron Curtain a Venetian blind. Russian Jews never lost their sense of humor. And a whole cadre of jokes and stories came out of the movement. And Ronald Reagan, whenever we would meet with him as president, his one demand was that we had to bring the latest jokes from the Jews of Russia. And it became a symbol of defiance, that you could laugh in the face of such persecution, that we were not going to allow, that Russian Jews would not allow themselves to be broken.
Professor Irwin Cutler is a Canadian Minister of Parliament. He's also one of the world's most renowned human rights activists and advocates for human rights.
A small group can change the world. And what I've seen here this weekend has been, a wonderful reflection and representation of such small groups. The energy that you see here, the commitment that you see here, the inspiration that you see here. These are people who can change the world as it now is.
Kol zman der Erd schon dreht sich noch.
One of the leading teachers of Hebrew in the Soviet Union was Yuli Kosharovsky. He was called in for questioning by the KGB, his home searched, and Hebrew teaching materials confiscated. The harassment became so intense that he was forced to cease activities, but eventually arrived in Israel in 1989 after 17 years of having been denied the right to emigrate.
Many youngs don't know what we went through and how it was done, how we have won a great superpower on Jewish matter. When Jews are united around noble and clear-cut national goal, they are winning. And even such a forces like superpower like Soviet Union couldn't stand against it.
God, he's brilliant. That's Soy Korolienko. He's so brilliant. And I am so called. And they asked me to come and do a little concert, and I play sort of Jewish-ish music from time to time, but in a new way.
I brought my artwork here to display.
We did a Latin dance workshop. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 3 steps forward, 3 steps back. That's the basic. Everything else comes from there.
There's always a session you missed, and there's always like a person you didn't meet yet, so there's always something like a taste for more.
Every time when I'm attending Limmud, I'm learning more than teaching.
We love Limmud!
Mayo וחובל נורו וסולו אלקוטרו וכיקו לחלבו וכיקו לחבוד נושק לשנה ויאכל לגליה ויאכל לגליה